with City FlexPay, which I think they use with big ticket purchases, and you can kind of decide how you want to pay that thing off. So if it's like a $600 purchase, you could put that into a $20 or $25 per month kind of pay down and target it because it's a bigger ticket item.
I haven't used this, but I'm assuming that it breaks it down to monthly payments. So if this is like the largest charge, $600, so you're I guess they give you no APR rate on it. You can just break it down to like $60 a month or $100 a month.
Okay.
And that'll just kind of itemize it to where like you see the 600, but okay, well, it's on City's FlexPay. And so that's it.
So when I bought my Murphy bed, and then maybe not too long after that, when I had to buy a couch, a special like custom-made couch that would work with the Murphy bed. So those two things were pretty pricey. What else have I bought that was not electronic that I put on that I couldn't put on Best Buy? Like a couple trips that I've made over the past couple years. Yep.
Yeah.
2 years ago when I had a car, I lived in a newly constructed area, and I got nails in all 4 of my tires. So I went to go replace them, and they're like, hey, if you didn't have the tire package, it would have cost $736 for all 4 tires. So in those like rough, like, hey, I got to make a decision right this moment, and they're not offering a payment plan, it's really nice to have your bank to be like, hey, we can offer your payment plan and break it down for you so that you're not just like completely struggling.
Like now I'm paying for college and it's basically a house payment for 5 months. And so to stick in a $2,700, like hospital bill on the credit card or whatever, like in the middle of all that, that's a lot. So, especially on just 2 incomes. So I think it's really good. I like it. It doesn't seem like it takes advantage of you. I mean, I probably would go in and read each line, but, just I've scanned it and it seems like, this is our calculations and it seems like it's a good thing. Yeah. It does not sound like a lot of money to stretch it out 6 months. So I would probably consider the FlexPay, because you're not going to be charged for, not paying your balance in full. You're just going to have this option of paying it out with an interest rate that's not outrageous, So, it would kind of depend on the month, my budget, and like what's going on.
Yeah. I'm really good at managing my money.
Yeah.
So the hard part for me is being more relaxed with purchases in my, buying things in my money. Sometimes I'll hold off for a really long time, again, to have that chunk saved up, where with something like this, I could just be a little more relaxed and spend a little more. So my problem is that I probably don't spend enough. So this would actually, help in that sense, just to kind of ease any sort of, crazy stress that comes along with unexpected expenses or, big purchases, that kind of stuff.
I'm actually thinking it's a good option.
Yeah.
Especially for those large purchases that you don't have a choice to make. Sometimes, things happen, so you just, you have to do, and to be able to stretch it out and not pay an enormous amount of APR, and it seems like it's kind of like a little loan kind of thing.
It's going to definitely make me think twice. It's going to at least keep this as an option now and kind of like have them enter the arena of larger ticket purchases for me. Whereas, before I walked in the door today, it's an afterthought. I'm never taking that card out to make a large ticket purchase.
Yeah.
Simply because it's insane what the APR can be.
Yeah.
At least this one kind of said, you know, if it's 9.99%, you know, I'm going to start having a conversation with the retailer as far as, you know, what are you offering, and, you know, see how the two kind of look apples to apples.
FlexPay is good. I don't think Wells Fargo does that, or at least I haven't seen it. They haven't advertised it well enough. But it is cool because a lot of times the store might not offer it, but if your bank does, that's pretty cool.
But if you're paying it off in 6 months, I don't know why you wouldn't offer a lower interest rate. Why would you keep it? Doesn't make sense to keep it the same across the board. For me, you should be rewarded for paying it off in 6 rather than taking on the same term or the same APR for 18 months. It's going to be triple the time.
More the longer you drag it out. It just seems like, you know, like if you drag it out, the interest rate would be higher. But I guess it would be with 9 months.